Hello guys, this is your boy King the Trender back here with another video. And in today's video I'll be talking about what if Naruto had the omnitrix. And also, yeah, I spent like 2 times recording this, so I know my mistakes. Anyways, let's just get right into it. Also, just a reminder, there is Azimuth and Vilgax and every other alien. But the only aliens that are gonna come is like Vilgax and Azimuth. So yeah. Anyways, like I said, sorry for the interruption, but there only be Vilgax and probably Asmith coming to the world to Earth. There will be no plumbers, but only like probably one. That's a secret one. So anyways, now we start off with this is a backstory kind of. Now we start off with Minato Namikaze. He is still the same person as in canon, but he was, special. He really loved the stars and loved to look at space and wanted to visit there once. But he gave up on that dream once he started growing up, and he became a yellow flash to leaf. Now, across his journeys, he has come over aliens, and one was a Galvan named Asmith. So yeah, he's a secret plumber. Now, Asmith and them has fought one of the most deadliest, one of what was it? The most deadliest one, most deadliest Galvin, which was Albadix. How do you say his name? The opposite Ben 10. But he won. Since he originally did want the Omnitrix. So yeah. Also, so they fought him and they beat him, and Smith kind of trusted him and trusted him to keep the secret of aliens. He did, and he never told anyone but Kushina. So yeah. Also, yeah. So they give yeah, they have Naruto, and Naruto gets kidnapped, and he does not have this nine tails sealed inside of him. So yeah, so let's just begin. So Minato beats Obito. Kushina still gets the nine tails ripped out of him, but actually Obito, no, not Minato actually seals half of the QB within him and half the QB back on Kushina. But Kushina, Kushina actually, says like, no, don't seal it before. No, she doesn't get the nine tails, half of the nine tails, so within her. Like, Minato gets the full nine tails sealed within him. He seals it inside of him. Kushina dies, and yeah. So we continue with, yeah, sort of like Naruto. And Naruto is born, and he has a pretty much good life. He knows who his mother is early on, due to his dad telling him, and he is respected throughout the village. Everyone knows that Minato is like the vestige of the Nine Tails. I'm gonna just say because it isn't good for like a Hokage just to be a Jinchuriki, I guess in that time. So he just secretly says that he's not the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. Anyways, let's just get right into the story. So everything kind of happens as in Ben 10 canon, kinda, where Vilgax wants the Omnitrix and tries to take it from Azimuth, and Azimuth rockets it into. Well, no, I think he steals it or some stuff where just the Omnitrix is trying to be stolen by Vilgax. Vilgax fails, and the Omnitrix actually lands on Earth. Now, the Omnitrix was paired to get Minato's DNA from Minato, but since Naruto has it, he'll get it. Anyways, Naruto loves the stars just like his dad, and I'm gonna just say he is about 13 getting level still, so he has good chakra control, and he does have like shadow clones. He does have shadow clones, and he is kind of not like Boruto, but a hint of Boruto there, but but he is smart since he does have his dad. But he is kind of spoiled at the same time. So yeah, he kind of has like uh he has a not a bunch of friends because no one wants no he does he yeah, he doesn't really have a bunch of friends because everyone thinks that he killed like Kushina, because even though his dad blatantly said like no he didn't, but everyone kind of believes the theory that is true because like why would Mina Kushina just die to the Nine Tails if the Nine Tails is like dead before and Minato rescued him. Like they theorize that that's a Nine Tails and blah 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 and all that. Just a bunch of theories going around trying to direct their hate to someone. They just direct it to Naruto. But Naruto's not all that hated, but he's still pretty hated. Like throughout half of the village. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto finds uh he he's in the other half of the village where he lives, where he's hated, and he just loves the stars and watches the stars. And he sees an asteroid, and he wishes that no one would hate him anymore. But then the asteroid gets closer and closer. As Naruto sees this, he's like, "What the?" And he's just looking like, and it's about to crash. So he actually sees it crash into the forest outside the village. He goes and runs outside the village. Some Ambu say like, Lord Fourth, there's a asteroid crash in the village, and beyond the gates. Minato's like, okay, I'll get there in a flash. He's like not too worried, but at the same time, though, he's kind of worried because he knows he never forgot about the aliens. So he thinks that it might be kind of like Azimuth trying to tell him something, or or somebody trying to like kill him, basically. So Naruto beats Minato to it, and he just runs to the to the asteroid as Minato is just still like kind of doing Hokage work. You know, as Naruto walks onto the into the crater of the asteroid, and he's not stupid, but his curiosity got the best of him, and he sees it, and he's like, "Whoa, is that?" And he touches it, and the watch goes on his on his right hand, and he's like, "What?" And tries to shake it off, and he's like, "What the?" So he sees it, and he presses to try to get it off, and it lights up, and the button like sticks up, and he'll only have like the base omnitrix with master control, so there will be no other omnitrix unless you guys want me, and unless you guys want me to give him the other omnitrix, I'll give him it happily. So yeah. Anyways, Naruto has kind of like, wait, what? So he cycles and he cycles through it, and he just cycles and cycles through it, and he just picks a random thing, and it's stink fly, and he's like, whoa, what is this? And he flies, subconsciously flying. He's like, whoa, I can fly, and he looks in like some kind of water, and he's like, what? Why am I this guy? Like, who am I? Naruto just wondering what is he and what is he doing? Is this a transformation due to? What is this? So Naruto is trying to, trying to pull some like jutsu off just to like, try to de-transform, but he can't. And he looks at the watch in the middle of his chest, and he's like, he tries to press it, but as soon as he presses it, it goes beep 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 beep. The red and the red light flashes. Also, I'm just to make it where you can turn off on the Omnitrix. It does have a time limit of 10 minutes, but he can turn off the Omnitrix as soon as he presses the thing. But it does take about 10 minutes to recharge. Not 10. Oh yeah, 10 minutes to recharge. So yeah. Anyways, So Naruto is just freaked out, and while flying, he's actually been letting off a trail of acid. And Minato actually comes to the asteroid, and Minato is like, "What the? What is?" So he sees the trail of acid, and he runs and tries to find the source of it, and then he sees Naruto. He's like, "Naruto, what are you doing?" Naruto's like, "I don't know. I just I just saw a watch, and I took it and transformed into somebody." I'm glad you're alright. Come with me, Naruto. Let's just inspect that watch. Naruto's like, Dad, I do have the watch, but I can't take it off. Minato's like, what? What do you mean you can't take it off? And he shows Minato the omnitrix. Minato's like, weird watch, you say? We're gonna sit down and have a talk. I have to tell you some stuff. Minato just knows that it's probably more alien tech, so he wants to tell his son, like, about his plumber day, his secret plumber days. Well, kinda secret plumber days, and yeah. So uh, Minato tells Naruto about how aliens exist and how like the world was back then with aliens and how he was a secret plumber. And Naruto's like, "Whoa, cool, Dad! You're you're like an in oh, space policeman." And Naruto and Minato's like, "What? No, I protect the galaxy from a lot just harm, but only from my Earth. And I do have a spaceship, but I never really used it. I only used it once to visit the moon with to have a honeymoon. You get it? Honeymoon. Anyways, um, so yeah, like I said, Minato tells Naruto about the alien tech, and Naruto's shocked, shooketh, and he takes a look at the Omnitrix, and he it goes from red to green again. Minato catches this. He's like, Naruto, what are you doing? Naruto's like, I'm gonna show you. I can turn into that stinky guy again. He can smell himself, kind of, since I guess those species can't really smell themselves, but they do stink. So he transforms into actually Heat Blast this time, and Minato's like, get out of this transformation jutsu. It's like it's not a transformation jutsu. It's something else. Minato's like, oh my god, what did you just do? And I'm gonna just say that Minato knows all the aliens. Like not every single alien like in the universe, but almost every alien. Because because if they ever like tried to come to Earth and uh try to like blow up Earth or something, or like buy Earth, like say like they go to Venus, not Venus, Mars, and try to like take over Mars. Where like the where forearm species is, forearms from Ben 10. And yeah, Minato has actually Minato actually knows that it's a Pyronite. I think that's how you pronounce it, Pyronite. Someone tell me how to pronounce it down below. It's like he blasts the species. He's like, Naruto, transform out of that piranha right now. Naruto's like, I can't see the button. It's like, what button? And he sees it on his chest. It's like, press that on the chest right there. And Naruto presses it. He's like, wow, I think I can press that every time, but I don't know how long he can stand it for. So Minato is always obviously like, we need to train with this and test this. It looks like they probably gave it to you for some reason. Minato kind of lying. And Naruto's like, what? Naruto's like, what? They gave it to me? Yes, they probably did. For a prophecy. Minato's just like, what have you, why did you give that to me? Why did you send that here, Azimuth? So, Naruto just goes and into the village next day, and he goes to do the graduation exam. And there will be a change to Benton's roster, and he will only have 10 aliens, but only like 10 aliens, but only like my custom 10 aliens, not the original. So he already does have Stinkfly, and already does have Stinkfly, and the Stinkfly he has was from the OG Benton, and yeah, he does have Heat Blast as well. So yeah, he does have Heat Blast as well. Anyways, throat's kind of dry. Drink some water. Anyways, so Naruto sees Sasuke, and he does get, since I said like he does get hated throughout the village, and Sasuke still does have his fangirls. He doesn't really get beaten by Sasuke. They win. He wins some. He loses some, and that's only because he trains with his dad and he doesn't have Kurama disrupting his chakra. And Minato only taught him the basics, not any jutsu at all, because he doesn't want him, because he wants him to go through like the ninja life, like kind of how he did. Like he has to make his own path. So yeah, Naruto sees his omnitrix and he's scrolling, and Aruka's like, strange watch, but it's not gonna help you with the clone jutsu. Naruto's like, oh yeah, watch this, and he's like, and before Aruka could, no, sorry, Aruka says like, yeah, today's the graduation exams, so yeah, do the graduation exams, and Naruto goes about the last, uh, Sasuke, everyone goes as in canon, but Sasuke goes like second to last, and he aces it, transformation and clone, he makes 5 clones. Naruto and Sasuke's like, beat that, since Naruto can't even do a clone, I'm gonna just say for plot, and Naruto's like, watch this, and Naruto and Iruka's like, alright, I want you to do a transformation, then a clone. And Naruto's like, how about both? And he actually random spams it, and he he was gonna do a clone in its form, but originally, but he transformed it, but he randomly transforms into Dito. Yeah, the little green guy that can duplicate himself. So yeah, Dito. And they're like, what the? And, it's like, what is that? Naruto, what did you transform into? Naruto's like, oh, I transformed alright. And, he sounds different. He's like, why do you sound different? It's like, don't worry about it. He's like, okay, I hope this guy can clone himself. And he makes 100 clones within the classroom. I'm gonna say if the classroom could fit like 100 people in there, they only have about like 26 people in there, like a regular classroom. It could fit 100 more people, so fits 100 clones. It's like, whoa, Naruto, how'd you do that? Naruto's like, I don't know. He touches the clones, he's like, and they're real? 10 out of 10. And, he presses the button, and they it dispatches all the clones, and uh makes them detransform. And Sasuke's like, what the? And, he doesn't run up since he's not like a Bakugo type personality, but he's just like silently being mad, like, how did Naruto do that? It's like, I'm Uchiha, I must know the secrets. But but yeah. Also, so Naruto gets assigned to Team 7, uh, which has Naruto, which Aruka announces Team 7, which is going to be. Oh, also for the shuriken throwing, I'm gonna say they take a break after after the transformation jutsu. That's actually the first part, and then the shuriken throwing and slash kunai throwing. You can pick which one. Naruto picks about kunai, and they take like a 15 to 10 minute break every time, so they don't so you can recharge and take a rest for their chakra. So yeah, they all go, and Naruto is the one going, and Sasuke, does it perfectly. Well, almost perfectly. He gets like a 9 out of 10. And Naruto, he transforms into, he transforms again, and he's actually paying attention, and Sasuke's paying attention. He's like, "Hmm, what is that dope? Like, he's like, what is that dope doing? So, he transforms into Wildvine. Okay, sorry, I just had to look up some of the aliens, cause yeah, I kind of got kind of mixed up. So let's do a short recap of all the aliens that Naruto has transformed into. I'm actually just writing it down so I can remember if you hear some background noise. Anyways, so Naruto already transformed. So, like I said, Naruto has transformed, can transform into 10 aliens. He transformed into not Wildvine, Stinkfly, and he transformed into Heat Blast. He transformed into Dito, and he also transformed recently now into Wildvine. So Stinkfly, Heat Blast, Dito, and Wildvine. So that's 4 aliens right now. There will be more shown later on in the episode. Now, like I said, he stretches his arms and makes his arms kind of like a vine, and he makes it into like a bow type shape where he makes his one arm solid and one arm a string and launches the kunai, getting 10 out of 10 accuracy. Even Sasuke and Aruka shocked because no one ever had a 10 out of 10 accuracy but Itachi. So yeah. Also, yeah, like I said, nobody got a 10 out of 10 except for Itachi. Sorry for stalling a little bit too much. I was just trying to look up the characters. Anyways, anyways, so Naruto obviously gets a 10 out of 10, like I said, and yeah, uh, shh. Hey, where was it about to go? Where was it about to go? So yeah, the sparring. I forgot like what I was about to do right there. Was he going to was he going to just pass right there far? So sparring, and Naruto goes against Sasuke, and Sasuke's like, "You're gonna show me how you after I beat you. You're gonna show me how you did that jutsu." And Naruto's like, "Bet." And, Naruto's like, "What? Wait, what do I get for that? What do I get if I win this? Hmm, maybe you get a cookie." And Aruka says go, and Sasuke rushes at him. And we'll just say he has the one Tomo Sharingan, and he's kind of in the middle of unlocking the two Tomo, so he can't unlock it until the Land of Waves arc. But yeah, so Naruto just transforms again since it was 10 minute to 15 minute break. And who does Naruto transform into? Drum roll, please. Blitzwolfer. Yes, Blitzwolfer. He transforms into Blitzwolfer. Now, yeah, guys are wondering, like, wait, Blitzwolfer? Like, wait, what? you know, just for this simple thing. And Sasuke's like, what the? Is that a wolf? Like a werewolf? You know, not and Sasuke's like, how many transformations can he do? Quit doing that transformation jutsu, dope. And Naruto's like, wow, I guess let's test this ability. Sasuke kind of hears this. He's like, test? What do you mean test? I'm new Uchiha Elite. You can't test your abilities on me. I test my abilities on you. And Naruto's like, yeah, whatever. And he accidentally like lets out a shriek, a small shriek, blowing Sasuke back out the ring, knocking him out. And Iruka says, Naruto wins. And from there on, Naruto wins. So with that, yeah. Now, since we are done with that, let's skip to when the teams are made. So Iruka says, okay, so your teams are Naruto. Team team everyone in canon when it goes to team 7. Team 7 is going to be made last, so he's like, so your teams are Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura. Warrant. Oh yeah, Sakura's not going to be there. She's just going to be the ship. She's going to be a little bit more useful. Also, she doesn't want Sasuke too much, so that's the reason why she's going to go after Naruto. Anyways, also yeah. So Kakashi comes in late as in canon. Since Sakura doesn't really she goes to the rooftop. Since Sakura doesn't really like Sasuke too much anymore, especially after seeing Naruto transform into like a werewolf. She's a fan of werewolves. She's like, I used to have a goal, but my goal changed today. My new goal is, and he looks at Naruto, and kind of Sasuke too, since she hasn't completely got out of it, the fangirl thing. And and my dreams are she looks at both Naruto and Sasuke, so she kind of has a crush on both of them. So that makes it a good thing. So yeah, uh, Kakashi's like, okay, guys, come to the training ground tomorrow. Don't eat. So they don't eat, and they wake up from going home. Oh, before they go home, Sasuke just acts like, uh, so Naruto, how do you do that? Like, what is that weird watch thing? And every time you have to transform, you have to press that. Naruto's like, for me to find, for me to know and you to find out, never. And Naruto just walks off with Sasuke still being mad, like that dope. He better teach me how to do that. I'm an Uchiha Elite. I deserve this. And Sakura's kind of like, you know what, Sasuke, you're kind of a jerk. And Sasuke's like, what? Like, yeah, Sakura. You're like, wait, Sakura, you're saying this? And, she's like, yeah, you kind of, I admit that I didn't really like Naruto all that much, but he's pretty cool. You shouldn't really treat him like trash anymore. He might be stronger than you. Maybe you're both equal. She's trying to, like, woo on Naruto, but also at the same time kind of diffuse the situation, because she does like both of them. So, Sasuke's like, whatever. He just, body flickers home. Naruto gets home. He goes to sleep. He wakes up, and he gets to the training ground late, but that wasn't really a big problem. He accidentally gets there late. So, yeah. Since his dad wasn't there to wake him up, and he overslept. And I'm gonna just say, after he uses the omnitrix, it kind of takes a little bit. I'm just going kind of going off canon. so it does take kind of a little bit of energy from him. Not a whole lot, like beginning to medium type stuff. So yeah, if he like overuses it, like there is like okay, never mind. I'll say it for the Zabuza arc. So yeah, like I said, Naruto is shh, Naruto. He's going to the training ground and he sees Kakashi just walking by him. He's like, "Yo, why are you late?" I was like, Kakashi's like, "Same thing." And Naruto's like, agreed. So, they just go to the training ground. Sasuke's like, why are you late, dope? And why are you late, sensei? You know. And Sakura's like, yeah, why are you? And Kakashi's like, well, good grief. Well, I'm late because I got lost on the path of life. Naruto says, bull crap. You're just walking past me, asking yourself why you were late. Kakashi's like, well, whatever. So, yeah, that's about it for the what if. Hope you guys enjoy. Smash that subscribe button, like and share this video. Comment down below, like, uh, what is your favorite alien? What alien you want to give to Naruto? So yeah. So thank you guys for 42 subscribers. I love to hit like this. Like I just love to see all you guys' support and yeah. Also, there will be like links up at the end of the video where there will be two videos. One of the 30K special, not 30K, 30 sub special, and one of what if Deku had the Kamui Sharingan. Also, I will probably be discontinuing the what if Deku had the Kamui Sharingan, unless you guys give me 10 likes on that. I will do a part 5 and that will be the light goal for the Kamui Sharingan. We'll do the part 5. If you guys are wondering, you know, I'll just be doing kind of like Naruto what ifs, and I will be finishing the series. So yeah, those two like the what if Naruto had Quicksilver's abilities and what if Naruto had Devil's Footprint were like one shots. So, they weren't meant to stay long. Unless you guys hit 10 likes again on the What If Naruto Had Devil's Footprint. And I already kind of finished the Quicksilver one. If you guys give me about 20 likes on that one, I'll like redo it. So anyway, yeah guys. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, bell notification. See y'all later. Peace.